What's up, fellow Antians? Vengeance is here. Um, I've been getting asked a lot, what is the best arena team? Can you make me the best arena team? Can you help me create an arena team that's going to get me first place? So it's a very hard request. Um, and I've struggled with how to give you guys the right answers to that. So, what I did is I took a survey and had friends send me their defenses, and I took the top 23 defenses that are either first, second, or third in their respective servers and kind of jammed it together to find out what characters people use the most that are at the top of the leaderboards and what defensive formations do they use. So here on the right, I've got some defenses. You can see this guy's got Cathbad, Aurelia, Isadora, Garabeth, and Malfort. Then this one has Elmist, Midas, Garabeth, Survivor, Fabula. Garabeth, Cassandra, Bedivere, Midas, Colette. Garabeth, Aurelia, Midas, Survivor, Malfort. Aurelia, Jane, Elmist, Cathbad, Garabeth. Malfort, or Aurelia, Malfort, Survivor, Midas, Cathbad. And before I go any farther, real quick, I know there's a lot of these teams are using two of the same color. Usually, I always think of defenses getting as close to mono, or not close to mono, but as close to rainbow as possible. Sometimes it's not really viable, but as close to as possible to limit your disadvantages. Then this team is Isidore, Cathbad, Malfort, Midas, Thorson, Isadora, Colette, Cathbad, Garabeth, Jane. Isadora, Midas, Garabeth, Malfort, Aurelia. Isadora, Palmera, Malfort, Aurelia, Cathbad. I think you guys can see a little bit of a pattern here. Jane, Sigmund, Midas, Colette, Palmyra. Lynn, Mary, Palmyra, Malfort, Cathbad. Malfort, Agatha, Survivor, Idritha, Midas. Malfort, Zanya, Midas, Garabeth, Hightow. Mary, Garabeth, Hightow, Midas, Aurelia. Midas, Aurelia, Malfort, Sigmund, Survivor. Midas, Palmyra, Garabeth, Sigmund, Malfort. Midas, Palmyra, Malfort, Sigmund, Survivor. Palmyra, Malfort, Aurelia, Wanda, Jane. Sigmund, Malfort, Palmyra, Midas, Colette. Survivor, Reginald, Malfort, Zanya, Midas. And Wanda, Aurelia, or Wanda, Alia, Malfort, Fiona, and Aurelia. And last but not least, Zoser, Fabula, Garabeth, Thorson, Isadora. So, let's look at how that broke down. Common heroes. Out of 23 teams, Malfort was on 16 teams. Midas was on 15 teams. Garabeth, 11 teams. Aurelia, 10 teams. Palmyra, 7. Cathbad, 7. Isadora, 6. Sigmund, 5. Survivor, 7. Jane, 4. Colette, 4. Thorson, 2. Mary, 2. Fabula, 2. Elmist, 2. Hightow, 2. Wanda, 2. Zanya, 2. Reginald, 1. Cassandra, 1. Bedivere, 1. Idritha, 1. Agatha, 1. Zoser, 1. Lynn, 1. Alia, 1. And Fiona, 1. Whew, that was a mouthful. Okay. As far as defensive formations go for the top 23 teams that sent me screenshots, and these people were all in the top 3 of their server in Arena. The most popular defensive formation was 3 in the front, 2 in the back, with 11 of 23 teams. So almost half of the people are using that particular defense. 2 in the front, 3 in the back, 7 people out of 23. The standard V formation had 4 teams, and one lonely soul out there was using the reverse V, so 1 out of 23 there. So, yeah, um, a lot of this makes sense. Malfort and Midas are great together. Garabeth can be on the same team with them. Aurelia also works with that same team. Um, Survivor being at 7. If I'm being honest, Malfort, Midas, Garabeth, Aurelia, and Survivor is a really good team. There's no healer there, but you're going to have so much shields if you have the right weapons for that, that I don't see you getting beaten a lot. Isadora is the healer used the most amongst the top teams. Jane is the second at 4. But here's an interesting stat for you. 6 Isadoras, 4 Janes, so that's 10. Hightower is kind of a healer. It can be a good healer. That's 12, 13. Out of 23 teams, 13 teams use a healer. So 10 of the top teams out there don't need a healer. And look here, High Welcome came in late with a team. Malfort, Palmyra, Sigmund, Midas, Wanda. So Wanda would be 3 people, Midas 16, Malfort 17, Palmyra 8, and Sigmund 6. All these are heroes that are obviously getting a lot of play. So again, right there, he's got the 3-2 defense, 3 up front, 2 in the back. That's 12 out of 24. That's half of everybody right there. So that's awesome. So I guess no more asking me, you know, what does your defense look like? I don't know if I'm going to have enough time, but I think this would be something worth watching here. I'm about to do Vengeception, Vengeance versus Vengeance. Never before have I got to play myself. Dun dun dun, pretty cool stuff. Can I do it? I might not have enough time in the video. If I don't, I apologize. If I don't, I'll back out and make a whole nother video. Oh, my team is wrecking my team. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at all the shields on my team. I would hate to be fighting my team. Oof. Some brutal stuff. Vengeception is a difficult thing. This just goes to show you right here. This is my defense team. And it's holding up mighty fine against probably my best attacking team. Vengeception. This is quite intense here. Looks like that awesome defense team that was in the prior part of the video is going to hold up. I'm obviously not going to take this score either way. But at least you guys got to see my defense team in action, which I've never recorded that for you guys. So my defense team